dub fans? It is Shield Maiden SA here, and as your favorite geek and gamer unboxing gal, I am so excited to bring you the new Sheglam Rick and Morty collection. I mean, how can you get Swifty without the Rick and Morty makeup collection? I'm really super excited about this. So I wanted to make sure that I got this done for you guys as quickly as possible. As you can see, and you may have noticed in my previous video, that there was a little bit of a change in venue. As you can see, everything behind me is kind of growing and evolving and changing. There's still some works in progress. But hey, you guys get to watch it all here. If you are into geek stuff, gaming, unboxings, make sure that you don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I do really appreciate it. It really helps my channel out. Comment with other things you'd like to see me do on the channel as well. I'm kind of working on evolving some of it and kind of growing the channel as a whole. And I would love to have your feedback for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the Rick and Morty collection from Sheglam. I love that it comes in this fabulous Mr. Meeksy's collector box. Let me see here, because I know this is the thing all you guys love to watch is me struggle to get these boxes open. Can I just do it this way? Oh, maybe I can just do it this way. Hey, I don't have to take the band off. I can just take the lid off. All right. And it's got, as you can see here, the great Sheglam logo there on the top. It wouldn't be complete without a Rick headband to help keep your hair out of your face and give you that crazy Rick scientist look here. And that was here just in this kind of top layer of the box. We have, let's start with the eyeshadow palette because that's probably going to be the easiest one to open up here. And I'm just going to have to set this stuff off to the side for a minute because otherwise I'm just going to be fumbling all over the place. And I know you guys are kind of here for that. That's kind of why you watch my channel, right? Because you can tell it's pretty real. But, let's just set that off to the side right now so we're not completely fumbling with it. So this is the Meaninglessness of Life palette. This is a pressed powder eyeshadow palette. And let me just get this bad boy out of the box. I want to say it's 12 shades. I could be wrong. We'll find out when I open her up. But you've got this really kind of fun holographic changing cover here, which I find really fun. And I was right. It is 12. So it's really kind of fun because on the protective sheet, it has the character pictures. So that to me, I think is just, as a fan of Rick and Morty, I think that's unique and it's really fun. And a lot of other makeup brands don't take the time to really do that. And really kind of hit the market for their customers, I guess. But I really feel this does a really good job of that. So that way you can see it a little bit closer without the plastic. We'll go ahead and start. I'll just do some swatches here. So we have this really cool space swirl here. And that is called Two Crows. And we'll just do the top row and then we'll just kind of work our way from there. So we'll go ahead and get some Two Crows going. We'll get some Planet Squatch. Some vat of acid. Why not? I mean, we all remember when, Rick and Morty ended up in a vat of acid. And Unity. Now, I'm a little confused because the Unity, let me take my watch out here for y'all. You can see my tan line. So you can see, I mean, they're nice shades. And like I said, here we have Two Crows. We have Planet Squatch, which is this very pastel blue color. Vat of Acid is a shimmer, a brown shimmer. And then Unity is this lavender purple color here. But if you take a look here, let me get it up and see if you guys can see it. That's not Unity that's pressed into that. And I'm Like, why not? Like, you didn't need to do Terry. You could have done Unity. Whatever. I don't make the decisions, right? Let's go ahead and get on with the next row. We start with this really nice teal blue called Get Swifty, followed by Wrinkle in Time, which is like a yellow. Cromulon, which is like just like really, really light brown shade. One second here, guys. And then we have Dimension C131, which is this like hyper silver shimmer. Let me see here. So like I said, we have Get Swifty, Wrinkle in Time. Oh, you can't really see Chromeleon that well. Let me see if I can get to re-swatch that for you guys and see it a little better. Yeah, so it's a really, really light brown color. Really nice neutral. Then Dimension C131 is this like full chrome moment that really isn't showing up against my pale pasty skin. Sorry, y'all. Now we're going to get down with the final row. We're going to start, it looks like it's a blue shimmer called The Clone. And for fans of Rick and Morty, of course, you know that that's probably a reference to the fact that everyone in the family at some point in time has been cloned. We have Bird Person, which, once again, why didn't they stamp it with Bird Person? We have King Jellybean. That's a nice shade of purple. And we have the Citadel, which we all know is the Citadel of Rick's. So like I said, so here we have the Clone, Bird Person, the Jellybean, and the Citadel. And once again here, they used Mr. Poopy Bottom when they stamped this rather than Bird Person. So that's a little bit of a disappointment, like that they kind of missed on some of those big kind of like Rick and Morty points. Overall, the formula feels really good. I'm not mad at that. I think it definitely has some staying power. Like I said, some of those lighter shades, my skin's too pale. They just don't show up as well. They're harder to see on camera. But, you know, overall, not mad, but I do feel that they kind of maybe had some opportunities there that they didn't really fully capitalize on. And I'm trying to get this out here. Come on, out of the package. There we go. This is the Never Ricking Morty setting powder. Now, mind you, I don't have any foundation on. I've been out in the hot Texas heat all day long, running errands. So my face would have melted off anyway because our heat index is supposed to be like 107, which is no bueno. But here we go. This is the Rebuild a Morty Never Ricking Morty setting powder. So let me open this up for you. Okay, so it has a very nice adhesive over the mirror. That way your mirror isn't getting like messed up. But okay, yeah. So that is what I thought. Okay, I wasn't sure at first. Okay, so here you see you've got Morty, right? But if I bring down the mirror in the reflection, you have evil Morty. That is genius. I love the way they did that. I'm just going to tap my fingers and just kind of see what the formula feels like. Since, like I said, I mean, I don't have any of my tools here with me. We're kind of getting relocated here. Oh, I mean, it feels nice. It doesn't feel too drying. It's a light feeling. Okay, all right. We will have to test her out at a later time. But yeah, like I said, that for me, the fact that you have Morty, and then if you bring your mirror down, you have evil Morty, like that right there for me as a Rick and Morty fan and getting the reference, that was kind of a selling point for me, to be completely honest. That was really part of that selling point for me. And I was curious to see how they did it because I was like, wait a minute, like is it something that happens when it gets wet? Like that doesn't make sense. But yeah, so now I know it is in fact in the reflection in the setting powder compact. back. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and keep moving on here into the layers of the Meeksies box. And oh, okay, I like this. Okay, so this is the mirror. This is the hand mirror. It's Rick and Morty, and it's the portal gun, right? And what I like about this is it's the back of it is like that silicone rubber, so it's going to be durable. It's very much like the Croc Charm material. For those of you that are like, well, silicone rubber, what's that? The Croc Charm material, yeah. And you know, I like that you hold it, and it looks like you're holding a little portal gun. I mean, that's kind of cool. Decent size, really. It's not overly cumbersome when I'm trying to look at it and hold it and do things. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's a good size mirror, yeah, and it's cute. It's cute. It looks like a portal gun. Who doesn't? I mean, I think we all want our own portal gun. I know I do. What else do we have here? This is the Mr. Meeksies Beauty Sponge. Oh. So, you know, the Meeksies are so hilarious because, you know, for them existence is pain. But I think we've all had those mornings where we get up and that's kind of how we look at ourselves when we look in the mirror. I feel like Mr. Meeksies in this blender brush, this beauty sponge sums up how we all feel some mornings, right? Like that's like existence is pain, right? Existence is pain. But I mean, I'm cool with it. I love it. I think it's great. It got little Meeksies hairs. All right, what else do we have in this layer? We have the Mr. Sanchez Cream Blush. Let me go ahead and get her open for y'all. I can appreciate that Sheglam only puts tape on one side. Oh, this is bigger than I was expecting. So like I said, this is the Mr. Sanchez Cream Blush. And so it's in a container that looks like Rick's head. And you twist it off. Hey, it's a brain. He's got his brains right there. And with this, I mean, I'll go ahead and put a little bit on. Well, here, I'll just swatch on the back of the hand. I didn't swatch the other on. So, you know, it's a neutral shade. I think enough people could wear this. You know, you can kind of buff it out. I was kind of playing with it a little bit as far as the shade goes. Yeah, I mean, I buffed it out a little bit. It's not as like in your face. Or if you need that more like blushed or more concentrated color, just layer it up a little bit. But like for me, I'm sorry, the selling package for me, it's the packaging. Like you guys know, those of you that have been watching me for a long time, I'm a sucker for a great package. And this definitely, it meets all those requirements. It checks those boxes. Like this, like I want to display this on my makeup count, on my bathroom counter. Like just because of the fact these packagings are so, they're pretty on point. So it's really, for me, it's more like a geek display in my home of like, if you didn't already know you're walking into a geeky girl's house, here's the message for you. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of digging this. I am loving this. And next layer. Yeah, this is a sturdy box. Like I'd never used Sheglam before. This is the first Sheglam products I've ever done. Sorry, I'm laughing. You'll see why I'm laughing here in a minute. And like their packaging's on point. It really is. It's solid. It's sturdy. I was really worried, especially like I said, I mean, I'm not joking about the heat index being like 107 today. I was out running errands and originally it said, oh yeah, your package will be delivered around 7 p.m. And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. And then I get a notice at like middle of the day, like heat of the day, your package has been delivered. And I'm like, is it all going to be melted? But obviously, no, we just saw Rick's brain was fully intact. It was not melted. They packaged it really well. It was actually a box inside a box. That way, I think that gave it extra insulation as well as protection and shipping. Now this is the Pickle Rick setting spray. And I had to laugh because look at this. This is a decent sized Pickle Rick. Let's shake it up a little bit. Okay, it's pump. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to take my glasses off here real quick. And we're going to just put a little bit, just see if it feels refreshing. Pickle Rick setting spray fixture. Pickle Rick. Okay. Let's see. It's not bad. All right, we'll let it sit for a bit and see what the verdict is. It has a pleasant enough fragrance. I mean, setting sprays, we all know, any of us who have ever used them, they are what they are, right? The fragrance isn't always great. Sometimes it leaves a little bit, but I mean, this one's not bad. It's kind of neutral. But it's Pick a Rick. Pick a Rick. All right, and now into the lip gloss. So this is the Family Counseling Lip Gloss set. And this is what the packaging is. So you've got the family, and then you've got the glosses, and each of the glosses has a character on the top of it. And this is just great. Let's see here. Let me. Oh, I'm feeling my age right now because I'm like, I can't read these names. Hold on. Where's my phone? Can I use the light on my phone? Will that help me? Probably not. Oh, my phone's in my pocket. Let me see. Let me use my flashlight. See if I just need more light. Okay, so they are just named after the characters. So this first one here is Beth. And we're just going to swatch her the way... Oh, and these come off. But I mean, I don't want them to come off. I want them to stay on forever. Okay, kind of it's a light, like very sugar, like almost cotton candy fragrance. Got Beth. We have Summer. I don't even mind the texture. Like, it doesn't feel all that sticky at this point. I can't even be mad that Rick's is this really cool, like, blue shimmer. I can't be mad at that. I mean, it's on brand for Rick. Which, you know, I'm kind of surprised because, like, wait, why does Rick have blue hair, but, like, Beth has normal hair? I mean, I know it's probably because, like, their mom had blonde hair, but, like... Why is he the only one in the family with blue hair? Or is that how they're doing gray without it looking like gray? I don't know. We have Morty. And look at that. Look at that. And these are very wearable colors. I mean, even the Rick with that iridescent blue, it's still wearable. I mean, it's definitely, especially with summer coming up, we're getting into festival season. And of course, we have Jerry, the only person that looks kind of happy to be here. All right, so I'm going to get these up a little bit closer for y'all so you can see them. All right, we have Beth, Summer, Rick, Morty, and Jerry. I mean, so like I said, all very wearable shades regardless of your complexion. And that's kind of a big thing for me. Like, you know, oh, it's a little tacky, but not bad. It actually feels really nice. I just grabbed a little bit of Beth and dipped in. Just pull it off the back of my hand here. Yeah, not too sticky though, actually. Like when you put it on your lips, it doesn't feel as sticky as it does on the back of my hand. So there's that. Let me see. Is that it? I think that might be it in the box. Yeah, that was all of it. And then, like I said, it has this really cool Meeksies box, which is super fun. So yeah, overall, I mean, I think other than my minor complaints about the fact that some of the stamps that they used, if you're going to put a character's name, you really should be stamping that character. Because Rick and Morty fans are going to know that that's like, that was Terry and not Unity, or that was Mr. Poopy Butthole and not Bird Person. But other than that, I mean, I feel that it did a really good job kind of sticking with the theme and the kind of feel you get when you're watching Rick and Morty. So, I mean, I'm overall not upset with it. I'll probably create a look with it later. So keep an eye out on Instagram. Maybe in the next couple days, I'll do something with it. Because we do have the long holiday weekend coming up here in the U.S. We have Memorial Day weekend, so maybe one of those days I'll sit down and actually put on a full face. Maybe I'll do, I think we have Geek Gauntlet this week. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll use this for Geek Gauntlet. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But yeah, and this headband has been actually really comfortable. I mean, I know I just kind of put it on to get it out of the way, but it's not pinching. It's not anything. It's kind of a fun headband. So, hey, leave your comments down below. What did you think? Like, what are your thoughts on seeing the color scheme, the product size? I just kind of feel like the stuff I saw on Instagram when I ordered it really didn't do it justice for what you're actually getting in the box. Like I said, I really think that like things like the cream blush with Rick's head and like the Pickle Rick setting spray container, like these were really well thought out and really kind of add to the vibe of the collection. So yeah, like I said, leave your comments down below. Like, what do you want to see more of? And like I said, I'm kind of working on figuring out a few things with the channel. There's some things I'm mulling around to just kind of like add to it and give you guys some more content. But I want to know what you want to see more of. So feel free to go ahead and comment down below. And as always, like I said, it may not seem like a big deal to you, but I do really appreciate it when you guys like and subscribe that way. Anytime I put out new content, you guys are notified right away. So all you got to do is ring that bell. So for now, everybody, this is going to be Shield Maiden signing out. As always, everybody, fly that geek flag high. Till next time.